Alright, so I'm going to see the Lego Batman movie. This is a spin-off of the Lego movie, which is, in my opinion, was vastly underappreciated. I mean, that movie was completely snubbed for an Oscar. I like the cast that they got so far. Will Arnett's coming back as Batman. I think he was one of the best parts of the Lego movie. I like that his Batman is a little bit more douchey than the regular I mean, Batman's still a douche in the comic books, but in this one, like, he is full-on douche. Like, he is 100% a douchebag. The animation looks good. I really like that they embrace the kind of stop-motion aspect of it. It's very, like, choppy movements. It's not very, like, flowing. It doesn't feel like the pieces are moving. It feels like they've been animated. If you actually go on YouTube, there's, like, tons, millions of stop-motion animated Lego movies. So, stop-motion is a big part of what Lego is. So, it was kind of smart that they kept that stop-motion lookingness. And it looks like they also kept what was so interesting about the first Lego movie, and the fact that everything is Lego, even like the water or the buildings. There is not a single thing in that movie that isn't Lego. Hopefully it's good. I'm just looking for maybe like a couple of laughs, maybe some decent fight scenes. I really like the fight scenes in the first one. So that's it. Hopefully it's just as good.
I love it, but his pants are just a little tight. I got an idea. It's better.
I can only look you in the eyes right now.
Hi, Batman. No way.
Come catch your greatest enemy. Superman is my greatest enemy.
Superman's not a bad guy.
Then I'd say that I don't currently have a bad guy. I am fighting a few different people. I like to fight around.
Whew, okay. So I just got out of the Lego Batman movie, and what can I say? It's not as good as the Lego movie was, but it's still, in terms of spin-offs and sequels, or whatever you want to call it, goes, it was pretty good. I guess we'll start with the casting. First of all, we have Will Arnett. He comes back as Batman. And he was great. Like I said before, I really like the fact that he took Batman, who was already a bit of a douche, but he amplified the douchiness to like an 11. And that's kind of what the whole movie does. The whole movie kind of takes these famous Batman characters and takes a specific aspect of them, and then amplifies that to an 11. So, for example, in the Joker's case, the homosexual undertones between Batman and the Joker in their relationship is a lot more obvious in this. For a kid's film, that's kind of impressive that they got away with that. Zach Galifianakis as the Joker was okay. There wasn't really anything special about his performance. Like, he didn't really do anything out of the box. I don't even think he had a laugh, which is kind of odd that the Joker doesn't laugh all that much in the movie. His character was great, and his character was written well, and the performance in itself isn't bad. It's just nothing special, you know? It's no Mark Hamill, it's no Cameron Monaghan, it's no Heath Ledger. It's just kind of an average performance. Rosario Dawson, she does a great job as Barbara Gordon. Not really anything special about it. Who else is in the film? Michael Cera as Robin. I like it. Again, they kind of took the Robin has always been kind of a dweeb, and they kind of took that and emphasized it a lot more in the movie. They emphasized his more dweebish tendencies. Like, they gave him the big glasses, the big eyes. He's kind of like a fanboy in a sense. One of the things that I really liked about the film is they have a lot of different characters to use. And that was kind of the cool thing about the Lego movie. It's like, oh, there's Lord of the Rings, and there's Batman, and there's the superheroes, and there's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and like the Simpsons, and like all these characters that like the Lego company has to use is used. And that was a great thing about the Lego movie. And they keep that here. There's a lot of villains from past movies that they use. They Jaws, King Kong, the Kraken from Clash of the Titans, the Gremlins, Daleks from Doctor Who. That was cool. Funny enough, Alfred in this movie is voiced by Ralph Fiennes, who is the actor that plays Voldemort in the Harry Potter movies, but he's not the actor that plays Voldemort in the movie. In the movie, it's Eddie Izzard. And that's bizarre. I mean, can you imagine what that would have been like in the recording booth? Excuse me, sir. It says here in the script that you have Lord Voldemort. Yeah? What's your point? Well, if you want, I can say these lines for you. No, it's alright. We got Eddie Izzard. It's all covered. Yes, but I'm here right now. I can say these lines for Voldemort. I am Voldemort. I am the guy that played Voldemort. Yeah, just shut up and do the script, Alfred. Speaking of Ralph Fiennes as Alfred, great job. Honestly, I think he's probably one of the best Alfreds in the Batman movies that I've seen so far. Very warm, very caring, but also doesn't take Bruce Wayne's shit. He's a very father-like figure. That's the perfect way to put it. He's a father figure. This film has a very good sense of humor. It's the same kind of sense of humor that the Lego movie had, except this is a little bit more pulp culture-y, which is great. And obviously, you know, you have to be pulp culture-y when you're tackling the mythos of Batman. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and you know that works in its favor because I mean this is a really ridiculous movie when you think about it. So it's good that they didn't take itself too seriously, but it never gets too out of hand. It does actually have some moments where it does stop and it does take a breath and let these characters develop and explore the kind of pathos. And speaking of the pathos, there's actually a lot of references to past Batman. There's actually tons of references to the previous Batman movies, the TV show. There's quite literally a moment where like they go from the Lego Batman movie backwards all the way to like Adam West area and just kind of explore this kind of like vast mythology that Batman has always had. And that's kind of what this movie is. It's very much a celebration. As much as like the first movie was a celebration of Lego, this is kind of a celebration of Batman with Lego. And that was really cool. I really enjoyed that kind of like interesting take on the mythology. Oh, the soundtrack. First of all, the soundtrack in this movie is awesome. In the first movie, they had pretty much that one song, that everything is awesome, everything is cool, and you're part of a team. Decent song, very catchy, but that's all they had. This song, there was like at least 3 different songs that I am probably going to download and listen to repeatedly over the course of the thing. And one of them is actually like this really cool, like heavy metal kind of style Batman song where it's like Batman. It's awesome. I love it. In terms of like the message of the overall film, again, it's kind of standard. You can pretty much watch the trailers and predict exactly what the film's message is. It's family, you know, like family's important. No one man is an island kind of deal. So, well, what can I say? I mean, it's definitely a good film. It has a lot of heart. It's got a good message, kind of a standard message, but still a good one. It does things. The animation is great. Yeah, so I would definitely go see it. It's not as good as the Lego movie. I definitely like the Lego movie more, but in terms of a spin-off and a Batman-centric one, I give it a thumbs up. I really liked it. By all means, comment below, tell me what you thought of the movie, and I'll see you in the next one.